Okay. I'm excited. Didn't end up streaming yesterday, so it makes me happy that I am now. Wait, what? I thought I heard them move, but I don't see anything. There they go. Ooh, that's a little different. I like it. It's nice to be able to do something a little different. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting that really, but okay. I like it. It's kind of nice to take that pawn, and they should probably just move the knight out and attack it. They're not. That's interesting. So now I'm like, I have no idea what to do or what to expect because this is just freaking weird at this point. I kind of wanted to get the queen out and try to do a pretty devastating check, and it's like, or there's checkmate, and then when they played f4, it's just like, okay, that's kind of weird. I don't even know what to do now or what to expect. I feel like they're doing kind of strange development to start, so we'll see. Hopefully, we can get some more going on. You know, honestly, I'm I was pretty busy yesterday. Got home after work, didn't feel like streaming, just took it easy, but definitely streaming now, and then I'll be streaming later, like later than normal, because baseball is starting and I want to listen to the game today before I get back on, but I'll be on for a while now and then late at night. But I like to stream late on Friday nights anyway, so if I get started a little later, that would be fine, but I'm excited to be on for a while before I take a break and listen to the game later. I actually have listened to games on stream before, but I'm not sure if that's technically allowed. But should be. Never know though. But yeah, baseball started yesterday. It was opening day. Really enjoyed that. Rockies won, which surprises me a little bit, but it was good. Wow, they are taking quite a while. I am realizing that if they played b5, I could just take it, which means I have at least a move to prepare and be able to move my bishop if I need to. I mean, as of right now, I can even move it back one. But I'm also thinking their bishop can't come in and attack my knight, or can't pin my queen easily because they have the pawn on f4, so I don't know. It's been so bizarre, I don't even know what to expect or what to go for right now. Um, yeah, I was thinking about bringing queen out. I certainly don't want to do check now because then you can just play g3, block, and that defends f4 as well, so that would be a very pointless check, unfortunately. I might just do knight c3, or knight c6, I mean, first. Okay, that's weird. I'm glad that abandonment happened so quickly. I should report them, but I'm not going to waste time doing it. I think I'm just going to... I don't even know what happened. It wasn't that many minutes. I'm not sure how you actually tell if they abandoned. The time it would really bother me is if they, if I had to waste a ton of time sitting there with nothing going on. But it wasn't really that long this time. A little sad, but it's alright. Jeez, they should have just moved. That was dumb. Nice. They are higher. I actually like that because I feel like my rating is lower than it should be. So if I can play higher players, have a chance of increasing a little bit, that's probably a good thing. I've done the Rui Lopez a lot lately, but I played the Scotch for a long time and I do pretty well with it, so I just decided to go back to it. For a bit, at least. Go between those two, so there's some variation. Alright, let's see. I kind of wanted to defend the pawn because I'm afraid that, well, now I can castle. Depending on what they do, I might just castle next move. If they attack the pawn, I'll move the knight to c3. Okay, that works too. Not really a problem. We'll just try this bishop here. And they just help me develop, so I like that. Okay. That's totally fine. And I'm already developed because they helped me, so that's nice. Let's see. Interesting. I think I'll move the king over too. Although it's not really threatened because their dark square bishop is gone and my queen is on the diagonal anyway. But I might just move the king over. And the cool thing is, now that my pawn is up, I can move the knight to e4, potentially. They just do still have pawns, though. I can get rid of one with en passant if they decide to move it up. And then the other one, I don't know. But I do feel like my pieces are getting pretty active. Okay. I expected a pawn move, but not really that one. That's kind of strange. I don't even know where my queen should be, to be honest. And if I move her up, the knight can just go there and attack her, so that's probably not really helpful. Maybe just back here for now. Not sure what the best move is at this point, to be honest. Huh, I wonder if they might do something like that. Ooh, I can't even, that's crazy. I cannot even take. Because I moved my queen to a bad square. I should have thought of that. Maybe I don't mind. Maybe I just do this. And honestly, I wouldn't mind taking with the F pawn because it opens the file for my rook, so maybe I should just do that anyway. Not a huge fan of making an isolated pawn though, but obviously now it's a matter of we trade queens. Do I really want to trade queens? I think I'll not. The pawn is probably weak, so it's probably not ideal, but I'm going to try this. Of course, they can move the pawn up to attack me. Actually, if they do that, I can take with my knight. No, yes, take with the knight, and then no, take with the bishop first. And if they take with my bishop, then I take with the knight. So that is an option. Let's see. Of course, I would love it if they take the pawn on a2. That would be amazing. Although, at this point, they can't really move the bishop. I forgot about that. Huh. Too bad I don't really have a good way to attack it. I really don't think they could do that. Oh, right. I was thinking that my queen could take their queen, but they can't. Sometimes I like to ignore pieces, and I don't know why that is. It's weird. I'm not able to take the queen, but they did exactly what I was hoping they would do. I may be trading 2 pawns for the piece, but it's nice to have their bishop not be in the game. I'm gonna have to move the knight or bishop next move. Yeah, because now they'd be able to fork me, which I definitely do not want, so. I think I might try this. It's probably not good, but I'll try it. I'm not sure. I don't think I like this very much, honestly. The main thing was to avoid the fork, which I did, but in terms of my next follow-up, not sure. Let's see, if I go there, they take with knight, I take with pawn, they take there, let me see. Let's see, knight takes, pawn takes. They could just take my pawn, though. They wouldn't have to take my queen. I'm not a huge fan of this. What do you want, dude? What do you want? Okay, yeah, what do you want? Regarding what? Fucking state your purpose, motherfucker. Whipping fucking coy. Tell me what you fucking want. No, hold on. No, hold on. Alright. Yeah, this isn't good. I really don't think I'm gonna have anything. I never mentioned a language barrier. We're speaking English just fine. Okay, so tell me, what
tell me why you're fucking attacking me. Why are you calling me? What is your purpose?
I can't believe I'm being dumb and letting them do this. It's pointless. Maybe eventually I'll get smart and actually do something useful.
Huh?
I should just resign. They are just going to have the initiative the whole time, and their pawns are way too far advanced already. Okay, I'm actually gonna like that, I think. Let's see. So I take, they have to take my queen. This is probably decent. The knight could take. Of course, the queen is hanging, so the queen has to take next. Yep, of course. Okay, here we go. I should be dominating though, having the extra piece. It's not helping me at all, having an extra piece. It's weird. Although, this might be good to trade the knight for their knight, and then they only have the rooks, and I have the rooks and a bishop, so maybe that's good for me. They are clearly going to have the initiative the whole time, though. I can't make anything good happen here. Okay, I kind of like that. I definitely would rather not trade my knight yet, so this isn't bad. And if their knight was somewhere else, I'd be in a great position. Just thinking that, well, maybe I just, yeah, just trying to think of how I can get my bishop where I want it, and it doesn't look like it's going to be possible. Shoot, it's almost good, but it's not going to be. There we go. Now at least I can get a pawn. They can pick which of those two, but I can definitely. Actually, no, I can get one. Yeah, they can pick which of the two, but I'm definitely going to get one of these. Actually, if they advance the pawn, I'd probably take the one on the A file. It's probably a good idea. Of course, if they move the knight, I'd probably do my other plan. But I like the idea of dealing with pawns because for some reason I enjoy letting pawns queen and screw me over, and that's why I lose the majority of my games probably. Well, it's either that or it's me being dumb and giving away my pieces. Those are the two main ways I like to lose. Okay, that's actually what I prefer. Because now I take the one that was furthest away, and that's it's even more likely that I just succeed now. I think this might actually work out amazingly. Hey, what's up? Yeah, yeah. If you want to play, feel free to send me a friend request and or you can or challenge me or whatever. I can do 10 minutes. I can do slower than 10 minutes. I try not to do faster than that because I feel like usually I'm just not very good at being slow, but I can do 10 minutes or slower. This is first game. Feel like it's getting pretty close. Might actually win pretty soon. Generally, my rating is quite a bit higher, but I've really been slumping a lot and getting worse somewhat. So hopefully, it starts to improve. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to win this one. Let's see. That's pretty cool. To be honest, you're probably the highest rated person that I've played so far. Most people that I've been streaming or that I've been playing on stream are quite a bit lower rated. And I even suggested that we do unrated games because I was just afraid that I might just beat them really hard or whatever, and just wanted to make it more even. But it's funny because the one guy that I played yesterday or a couple days ago was rated 400, but he ended up beating me both games. He must have gotten his rating way lower before he must have just gotten a way lower rating and then improved a lot or something. And does mostly 3 minutes, so I'm sure that's a part of why he's as low as he was. But he beat me both times that we played, so rating doesn't necessarily mean much. Uh, you kind of have a good point, but to be honest, I definitely have to play some more to see. I've been not playing very well, and I'm sure that plays a role. I don't know that he was necessarily always making the good best moves. I mean, if we play a few more times and I feel like that keeps happening, then it's worth trying. But the other thing is, the games were unrated. He said he didn't want my rating to go down, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. But I guess if it keeps happening, I might, I would consider that more. But honestly, I'm really not sure. I feel like it's always hard for me to tell. I've definitely heard of some people that like check stats and it's like, oh, they've won all their games or all out of so many or whatever and end up, just doing great. And I'm just like, it's really hard for me to want to accuse people because I don't know. I don't know all the statistics and how to make sure that, I know someone's cheating. And I'd really want to make sure that I know they are before I ever accuse anybody. But you kind of have a good point, maybe. But as badly as I've been playing the last couple days that I've played, I feel like I deserve to lose most of my games. And he sure didn't play like a 400 rated player. I've watched people in the 100, 200 range. A lot of people that low do random stuff, don't know how to play, and don't do normal opening moves and normal stuff. And it didn't seem random to me. So, again, I guess that could be because of cheating, or it could just be he's a lot better than his rating, which wouldn't surprise me at all. But he really liked me. He really liked watching me. We had a really nice long conversation. So I certainly don't want. And he wasn't even interested in taking my points rating wise. So I sure don't want to assume anything yet. I mean, if there kept being problems, then yeah, maybe I'd check into it more. But I think I'm not too worried about it. Oh, okay. Um, I don't know if you. Okay, I think it's showing. I guess it is showing my full name this time. Sometimes it's scrolled down too far and you can't see it. Um, huh. Interesting. Yeah, I don't really know. It's it's funny because I played one guy who was like rated 700 something, and he said, "Hey, let me have you play my dad." He's a master. I don't remember what kind of master or if he even said. So I ended up playing. It's like it must have been his dad because he did really well and he won. And I resigned, and it was a good position. I was just like, again, it could have been cheating, but because he said, my dad and whatever, I'm believing that's what happened. Again, I always want to assume the best if I can. But the funny thing is, I forgot to make that unrated, and I probably should have but because I didn't like my rating went down 15 points because he beat me. It was like, okay, well, that makes sense, but I kind of wish I hadn't allowed it. Okay, oh, shoot. I don't know what to do here. Huh. Oh, I know. Maybe I just need to bring the king in now. Anyway, I'm looking forward to playing the guy who was 400. I want to play him again and see because as bad as I've been playing, I think that's a big part of why I wasn't doing well. If I continue to not do well, then I might get suspicious. You don't have to intentionally bug me. What are you doing? I saw you. I know you're trying to prevent me from it, but it's obvious it's you anyway.
What are you doing?
Streaming, playing chess, like I usually am. Let's see.
Am I bothering you? Am I bothering you?
It's a little bit annoying, but
It's
I guess it's
weird.
fine.
It's a little tiny bit weird. This is a tiny bit weird.
Yeah.
Watch.
Please don't mess with things. I'm in the middle of
Again.
streaming. Yes, and last time you did stuff to my keyboard, it really messed things up. And it took me a long time to fix it. What are you up to? Anyway.
I'm just having fun, buddy.
I know.
I'm just having fun.
Don't mess with the keyboard.
Better.
You're trying to though. What are you doing? You're so weird.
I'm just fucking with you, man. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna press a button.
Just
I'm gonna press a button.
please just
Oh wait, I got
don't.
the. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh!
Stop.
Oh!
You don't even know the meaning of the word stop. Why do you love to bug me so much?
Because I'm not even fucking with you, man. I'm not gonna fuck with your buttons. I'm
You are.
I'm just fucking with you. Oh shit!
Stop. You're so annoying.
Caleb, you're awesome.
Yeah, that's why you like to torture me. I get it.
I love you, buddy.
Right.
You're awesome. But yes, you're right. That is what I love to torture you. Just press more buttons.
That's not.
I'm gonna press more buttons.
Let's see.
Do it, Caleb.
I'm just trying to think of a move here. Oh, this is
Do
okay.
it. Caleb,
What?
I'm gonna get you.
You already did.
I'm gonna get you. Caleb,
What?
I'm gonna get you.
I already heard you.
I'm
Jeez.
gonna get you.
Stop! I'm trying to stop! I'm trying to do this. You're you're such a jerk. Oh my gosh.
I got you.
Duh. Oh my gosh, you're so annoying.
Yeah, I am.
It's a little bit funny, but it's
I got
really
you.
annoying. I know.
I got you.
I
got
know.
you.
It's my turn to move.
Alright, alright.
Jeez. Do you listen to baseball at all?
A little bit.
It just started yesterday.
Yeah, I listen a little bit.
I'm pretty into it.
Yeah, I like to listen sometimes.
Yeah, I don't always, but it's nice to get back into it when the season starts. I was amazed. They actually won yesterday, which I don't really expect when it's.
The Rockies?
Yeah, which they're a decent team, but I don't expect them to do well against the Dodgers, especially against the best pitcher in baseball, but they actually won yesterday.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But guess what, Caleb?
What?
You're not done.
I'm not done what?
You're not done with my silly antics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean by that?
I'm
Like how
sure you're gonna keep bugging me.
you're not done with my silly antics. Hey,
I am done. Oh my gosh. Stop! Would you just quit being a jerk? I'm trying to play a game here.
I got you. I
I
got you.
know!
Ah!
Fucking you, idiot! Oh my gosh! A little bit is okay, but why do you like to keep doing it and make sure I can't do what I'm trying to do? Oh my gosh. Wow. What is wrong with you? Would you just let me finish?
No. You're not allowed.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Ow.
Shit.
Fuck. I don't have shoes on. Why did you step on me?
Alright, I'll stop. I'll stop.
I'm giving up. I don't care.
Alright, line.
I don't mind a little bit, but I'm kind of trying to do something. It would be nice if I could finish and not lose on time or not lose because I have to quit.
Okay. I'll stop.
You don't even know the meaning of the word. I tell you to stop all the time.
Ah!
I have water in my hand. I don't want to make a mess, idiot.
I know! But who cares about the water? Hey, come on, throw it back at all. Throw it back all of it. Dick.
So what if I had?
Because I wanted to slap the cup out of your hand and make the water spill everywhere.
You're so stupid. Why do you never listen to me when I tell you to do or not do something? Why do you never pay any attention to what I say?
Alright, I'll stop. I'm sorry. I'll stop. I was just having some fun back there.
It's not really fun. It's annoying. Oh my gosh. Alright. Sorry, my stupid roommate is just tickling me and bugging me a ton and preventing me from playing normally, so just have to keep dealing with that.
Yeah, I'm an asshole. Sorry, guys. Can they even hear me? Where's your fucking mic?
Probably, it's just built in. I'm sure they heard some of what was going on because it was right here. Anyway, hopefully I can start playing normally now. I'm getting kind of low on time now too, so I need to be careful.
Do you actually have audio? Like, I'm genuinely asking. Like, where the fuck is your mic?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You have
Do you
to
not know
turn
what
it-
those words mean? Are you stupid? I do not know. I am not aware of exactly where the mic is located.
Okay, but how do you turn it on and off?
The control panel, sound settings. I looked at that a lot because my mic in OBS turned itself off, and it took me a while to figure out how to not have that be a problem. So I figured out, yeah, but in terms of where the mic actually is, I'm not sure.
So you get audio responses?
Yes.
I want to know where your fucking mic is. Not that you don't know, but I want to know.
Yeah, I am a little bit curious. I don't know. I was trying to think. I think sometimes there's one like in the top of the computer, like up here or something, but I'm not. It might just. I have no idea. It's weird. It's a laptop, so I'm not sure.
Where is that?
Nothing that makes sense. I mean, I guess you could. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, come on. This is. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I missed your couple messages here. Hey, good to see ya. It's been it's did you create an account by the way? Let's see, it's Caleb the Rook, no spaces. I believe. Yeah, I don't think I even capitalized or anything. It's just like that. Yeah, that's really cool. I was hoping you'd be able to follow me, and I'd like to check out what you do too. So that would be great. Cool. Yeah, it was really fun playing and seeing what you're doing. Just the conversation, and yeah, honestly, if you're going to be on Twitch or YouTube, I really prefer Twitch because um, one of the things you need to be an affiliate is an average of 3 viewers, and I like, so whenever people are watching, if it's Twitch, that's probably better for me in the long run. Good. What are you up to? Finally, that was a bit. Yeah, that took longer than it should have, but it's good to be. I'm glad I got that one. I feel like it was kind of even for a while, and I finally got a lead and worked out. I think I'm going to actually start going up. Yeah, if you send me a follow, I'll follow back and check out what you're doing sometime. Because when you were talking yet a couple days ago about streaming, you know, I'm always curious to see, if my followers happen to stream too. It's kind of fun to see what they're up to. Oh, and I forgot to tell you the website too. It's restream.io. You could probably find it on Google too, but just figured it's worth mentioning because it's kind of unusual. I feel like it's usually .com or .org, and I actually discovered my first IO website like last year, I think, like pretty recently. I didn't even realize that was a thing, um, but it's pretty rare. But anyway, last game was pretty good, so I feel like maybe I'm going to start shaping up and playing decently, which would be nice. Oh man, let's see.
Hey, Taylor,
Yeah,
I'm gonna get you.
no thanks.
I'm gonna get you. Taylor.
What?
I'm gonna get you.
Shut up. I heard you the first time you said that.
Huh?
I heard you the first time you said that. You don't have to say it again.
But I am.
Well, don't.
Caleb, I'm gonna get you. Caleb. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Caleb. I'm gonna get you.
Stop. I already told you to quit. Many times. If I wasn't doing anything, that's one thing, but I'm in the middle of the stream. I'm playing these games. I can't keep being interrupted by your stupidity.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, right. Oh my gosh. He just loves to torture me. I don't know why. Always tickling me and grabbing me and trying to prevent me from playing chess when I'm in the middle of it. So, hey, thanks for the follow. Um, I just, so, anyway, yeah, I kind of just want to focus on the game, and it's not working very well. Hey, I'm glad that worked. I was wondering, I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, huh, I wonder if Black Ivy will be taken. When I tried to find my last name, or when I created my last name, it was, uh, it was hard to find one that wasn't taken. I tried a few other ones that had to do with my actual name, like C. Freeman. I wanted the same name I had on chess.com, stuff like that, and wasn't getting it. So I'm excited that I got a chance to that you actually got the same name on both. That's really cool. Do it, do that. This is hard. Shoot. Huh. Uh, I guess I'll try this. I don't know if it's gonna work. Yeah, that's really neat though. I was thinking that the whole time. It's like I hope you get the same name. That would be really cool. It's neat when you're able to do that and just be the same in multiple places so that people know who you are, even if they go to a different place. And since you already have a following, that's the other thing. Like if you do Twitch and YouTube and stream to both, like your Twitch audience can grow a lot quicker because you're already connected in other places. And like I think I might have put my YouTube on Twitch. I can't remember, but like they recommend that you put your social links, and I just don't use Facebook. Like I have it, but I just never use it. And then um, as far as other stuff, like I just don't do anything. I might do Discord at some point. I have it. I just have never used it. So it would be kind of nice to learn, but I just feel like I don't do anything with that. But for you, I think it's going to be pretty easy to grow on Twitch because you already have a following on YouTube, and if you're going to both, and people that do Twitch and YouTube will probably just follow you on both. So I think it's going to be really good for you. Oh shoot, that wasn't good. Oh my gosh, I really messed up there because I can't take back. That would not be good. I guess I have to do something else. I'll just do that for now. Yeah, I've got I think this 9 followers now, I keep forgetting because people keep unfollowing too. But to be honest, I'm happy about that. It's like if somebody's never planning to watch anyway, I'd rather they just unfollow because once I get the 50 followers and go for the affiliate, like I want people that actually have a chance of coming back. So it's going to be good to. I'm excited about that, and I'm just looking forward to. Um, if people are going to follow me, it's people that will hopefully be coming back. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to see what you do too. And yeah, I mean, Restream is really cool, and I'm sure it's a lot more than I'm aware of because, um, for example, you can there's a paid version of Restream which I'm not using, but that means there's features that I'm not using. So at some point, it's I don't know. I'm not sure what else is out there. But yeah, Twitch is really cool. I've seen some people be really successful at it. Um, and then once you're an affiliate, you can have the sub button and you can have um, get bits and stuff like that. And I'm just looking forward to that. It's going to be really nice. Oh shoot, that was dumb. I didn't have a good spot for that. I know I don't have to quit yet, but they're playing pretty well, and I'm just not going to worry about it. Okay. Let's see. But when I was doing my first Twitch account, I felt like the hardest part for me was the follower. Well, the hardest part for me was the average viewers. Um, but I quit getting followers. I got like 40 or something, and then it just totally stopped. So I don't know what happened there. But getting the average viewers high enough was always hard too. I think it counts Stream Elements as a viewer, and that's like an app or a bot or something. So it really shouldn't count as an actual viewer, but I think it might. And then, um, yeah, I feel like I'm having a decent amount of viewers, but it's not like I don't know. I just feel like that can be really hard. I feel like, getting the viewers is high enough. And then you also have to do things within a 30-day time frame too. So that's the other way that they make sure affiliates are actually, consistent is, you have to meet these requirements and like do things within 30 days. It's like stream on 7 unique days or something and all these different things. I don't remember exactly, but it's interesting. I think I'm curious to see, when I actually get stuff. But the followers is like the first thing I want to get, and then average viewers will grow as I get more followers. So that'll come later. Oh, that was stupid to give away my night. I can't believe I was so dumb. I'm literally not trying. This kind of thing doesn't normally happen to me, but I'm getting so bad. At least my rating has increased a little bit. I mean, at least I'm over 1,050 again, which I got a little bit lower. I was starting to think I'd go under 1,000, but hopefully I can avoid that. So, have you looked at Restream yet? Okay, yeah, just curious. I don't know how frequently you stream or any of those details, but just, yeah, I saw that you made the account and stuff. Honestly, it took me a while to get started with Twitch when I first started. And then when I created this account, because I just started this other one like a month ago, and it was so quick getting everything set up because I was already familiar with it and stuff. And so I feel like it's been pretty straightforward. But it's neat because there's so many different panels and widgets and stuff that you can experiment with and see what works well for you. And there are some that you can only get if you're an affiliate, and or I mean, obviously for a partner, same kind of thing, but you just have to be far enough along to be able to use certain ones. But there's so many options and ways to customize. Wait, you're streaming now? I don't. I mean, are you saying you're watching me and doing something else at the same time? Like, I mean, streaming while you're watching? What do you do anyway? Do you do chess or do you do other stuff too? I might do other things at some point. I'm definitely just focusing on chess right now, but I might do some other things in the future. We'll see. I used to do nice. Yeah, I definitely want to check you out sometime. Um, let's see. Yeah, I don't normally watch people and stream at the same time, but I guess that's kind of cool. It's always nice to help somebody out, to be on their channel, to make it a little bit, um, especially when they're first starting out. Like, I understand, like, once people are well known, it's like they always have viewers and it's no big deal, but I think that's really cool if you do both. Oh, wow, I wasn't paying attention at all. For some reason, I thought I don't know what their last move was before the queen. Oh, maybe it was that pawn move, now that I'm thinking about it. This is such a weird setup. I don't even know what to do or what to go for. Uh, hmm. Yeah, well, Restream is super easy. All you have to do is, I basically told you before, but you basically just connect your Twitch account, sign in with Twitch like you do on Streamlabs and a lot of other sites, and then it just literally lets you pick, oh, I'll stream to YouTube, I'll stream to Twitch, or whatever platforms you want. And I think you might only be able to do two unless you pay, and then you can do more. But I only want to do two, so I don't really care. Um, but then again, in OBS, you switch to Restream instead of streaming to Twitch, and that's all it takes. It's super straightforward. And I almost, ooh, they're probably going to Queenside Castle actually. Now that I'm looking at it, I guess the night isn't out yet, so maybe I don't know that. And then, of course, whatever settings you have, you can just keep those settings and just, you know, um, like it's the only thing. Like I said, switching it was just so easy. Like the only thing I didn't even need a stream key or didn't need to use the stream key. All I did was, all I did was signing in with Restream website, and it's just easier in some ways. So like I'm not even using my stream key for this channel as of now. But like I mentioned before, if somebody becomes a partner, they eventually say, or they say you're not allowed to stream to multiple platforms and you just have to do Twitch. But by that time, excuse me, by that time I wouldn't care because I'd be popular enough or like well known enough that it doesn't matter, and I'd be more willing to just stream to the one place. Hmm. I don't know if I like this or not. I was so sure they were going to castle on the Queen's side, and now I'm not so sure anymore. I guess they have to get both knights out. The funny thing is, I find it weird how frequently people keep the king in the center, and it seems to work for them. Oh geez, I wasn't paying attention to that. I should have been. The advantage to this time is at least I have the bishops there, so it's harder for their queen to. Oh geez, that was dumb. I was just not paying attention at all. Dumb. Really dumb. Well, my first game was decent, and now I'm just going back to my normal old suckiness. I think I want to play again sometime, but since he beat me the other two times, I probably want to wait until I snap out of my suckiness and start playing well again because I'm really not right now, and you already beat me the last two. Yeah, I don't know. It was a little bit weird to me. It's like, why am I not winning these? But I guess. Oh shoot, that wasn't so great. Now they just get a free pawn, but I kind of want to let my knight out anyway, so I guess it's maybe worth it. Oh no, my queen is there, so I guess it's fine. I guess it makes sense that they wouldn't take. I'm pretty excited about baseball starting up. Opening day was yesterday, and I listened to the Rockies, and it was a really good game. So that's another thing I'm into, and I honestly didn't even listen last year because last year they were Last year with COVID going on and the fact that they only have a 60 game season, I was just like, well, that's stupid. That's like less than a third of the season. Or no, not that's not quite true. I don't think. I guess 60 times 3 is 180. So it's not, but it was. It was almost a third of the season. And I was just like, there's no way that's worth it. So anyway, but I'm excited because again, I mean, just that being the case, I totally missed out on baseball last year, and then this year it's back, and I'm just excited to see how they do, and just to hear the game again is nice because it's the only sport I really pay attention to, but I'm looking forward to it. Let's see. I hate to do this, but I probably should. Oh shoot! Oh, I could have just. Dang it! I had a much better move. Actually, not really. I was gonna say I had the check, and I could have taken the knight. I guess I would have, because the knight takes the pawn, and then I still would have been able to do it. So, yeah, that was sad. If I had just played that right, I would have gotten the knight. To be honest, I actually listened to basketball for the first time in my life this past season, and I actually really enjoyed it. I think the biggest thing for me is I just have a hard time understanding sports. I've never really felt like I understood what was going on that much or had trouble putting it all together, telling what's going on. I still watch football sometimes just because people like to watch it in groups, and it just is something that it's good to, join other people and do it just for the social aspect of it. But I've never really understood football last year. But my friend Tom is really into basketball, and or at least really wanted to listen to the playoffs last time. So I listened to it with him a couple times, and it was really fun. And like I enjoyed it way more than I thought I would, given that I still don't feel like I totally understand it, but it was enjoyable. It was a lot more fun than football to me.
Hey, Mila,
What?
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Okay, let's see.
Mila.
Shut up. Gosh. Man, I'm almost tempted to take that pawn, but I probably shouldn't. Uh, shoot. I don't know what to be doing. I should not have moved my queen there, because now the bishop is having trouble. My roommate's just threatening to come and do what he was doing earlier, so I was talking to him. Probably just good to clarify that, because I certainly don't want to be telling my viewers to shut up. uh, let's see. Ooh.
Hey, Mila.
Okay, I think I'll try this.
Mila. What's up, Mila? Mila.
I forgot they didn't even have their bishop out yet. That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Shoot. Knight. Let me see. Let's see. Can't go. Can try that. Maybe I can do something with the knight. No. Can't go where I was thinking of. Wow. I kind of want to move the pawns up on the queen's side, but I just don't see a very. Oh, actually, this would be pretty decent. I don't know why I had such a hard time making this move, because this is probably not too bad. Because then that opens the file for the rook, and the a file will be opened. My queen is already on their a7 pawn, so this is probably good for me. If they take. If they don't, then it's not going to matter that much. I haven't really used emotes that much. I'm not really exactly sure how to. I got a gifted sub to somebody's channel the other day, and I was trying to click on the emotes and it wasn't doing anything, so I don't even know how to use them. And then there are sub emotes too, so like if somebody subscribes, they can use certain emotes from a certain channel, but I think you pretty much have to design them yourself or have somebody design them. So like when I do become an affiliate, I may have to get somebody to make emotes for me. It's not a big deal to me, but it's a big part of sub perks, and in a lot of cases, that's what people want. So I think it's probably something I need to go for. Let's see. Yeah, it's really interesting. I mean, I'm not sure what I want, but like I'm just trying to use chess pieces for different aspects of my channel, so that's why I have the knight in my profile picture, and then the rook in my name, and the coins for staying on the channel for a certain amount of time are king coins, and that's the Stream Elements feature. I mean, I don't have any perks for those yet, but I may try to make that work in the long run. And then for um, so I'm thinking if I can't find other ways to use the pieces, I might try to have an emote for the queen, an emote for the bishop, and an emote for the pawn, since those are the three pieces I'm not using yet. But we'll see. I don't know yet. We'll see if there are other ways I can incorporate the pieces, or if I should just try to do emotes that have them. Oh shoot, I forgot about the bishop. That's really annoying. I can't believe I decided to give them that. Okay, that was really dumb. I guess I won't resign this time because I feel like their king is so exposed. I should be able to do something, but we'll have to find out. I should have just taken the bishop earlier as soon as the knight moved. I totally ignored that. Dang, that's a little bit sad. I really like bits too, because if you're affiliate or better, you can get bits, and that's basically converts to about a penny, I think. So they're really small, but then you can convert them to real money, and so that's pretty neat. And you can get bits. I think you can maybe get them. I know you can purchase them with real money, but I think you might also have the option to. I think you can actually watch videos and gain them that way. Different things. I think there are ways to just, like watch videos and get a few free bits. I've only done that once or twice, I think, on the previous channel. I haven't looked into it this time, but it's just another really inexpensive way to support other streamers. And like I said, you can't even get them until you're an affiliate, but I think it's a really cool concept. So that's kind of fun. So that's something I'm really looking forward to in the long run. Oh my gosh, this is annoying. I almost feel like I'm in a decent position, but not quite. I wanted to put the rook there and make them lose the queen, but that's not gonna happen. So I don't know a lot about YouTube and what the perks are there, but I feel like there's a lot of cool stuff with Twitch as you go. So I know sometimes I like watch streamers or do other stuff in the morning, and then I stream in the afternoon and evening. But I just think there's just a lot of cool perks. Honestly, I feel like I find a bishop to if you're gonna only have one extra piece, a bishop is like the worst one because all you have to do is put the pawns on the opposite colored square or something like that, and it's literally um, impossible to use it. So it's kind of funny. I can't believe they fell for that. I was sure they wouldn't. So the other thing is, I don't know if you how much you've looked into it yet, but in using if you do setting up Twitch, like I watch videos and stuff to figure out how to do it, but um, you use streamlabs.com, I think is the site, and yeah, and you go there and you can set up your alert settings and stuff like that. So the followers, like the follower sound, for example. And that particular sound I got from freesound.com, I think, downloaded it. So if you do a paid subscription, you can get certain sounds. And then if you do but on the other hand, um, so there are sounds you can just use automatically. And then I downloaded it and then uploaded it so that I could have a sound of my choice that I didn't have to pay for. But it's yeah, it's interesting. And then of course I looked to figure out how to set up PayPal, which I figured out that's easier on. I've heard that's easier on Twitch than it is on YouTube. So since you've done YouTube before, it's probably going to be really easy for you to figure out how to set up your channel and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty neat. There's a lot of good videos that help me with it. And then, like I said, I did it years ago, and then when I switched over to a new channel, one of the biggest reasons I didn't start a new one is it took so much work to get started. But to be honest, because I was familiar with it, it took me way less time the second time around to set everything up. I can't believe it. I don't know why I thought I'd be able to get the queen. I should have known that they wouldn't let me do that. Yeah, this is over. There's no way I can win. Huh. The funny thing is, their king is way more. Uh, I could have done a check potentially, but I don't think so because my queen was on a light square and their king was on a dark square. And if I had taken with the queen, they could have just taken. Wait a minute. No, if I had taken with the rook, they could have just taken with their queen, so it wasn't going to work. Oh shoot, that doesn't work. Now they can just get my queen. This isn't good. I had to take with the queen. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I didn't have a good check, but I did that in the wrong order. I had to take with the queen first. And I saw that earlier, and then I was distracted from talking, and so I decided to do it in the wrong move order. And now I'm just screwed. They have, I mean, I have more pawns, but obviously with the queen, it's really, no, it's not really. I'm not really doing any better. I thought I was maybe slightly better just because of all the pawns, but this is hopeless. I'm gonna. I should have won that. If I had taken with the queen first, I would have won, but I really messed that up at the very end. Oh well, it's okay, I guess. Yeah, I saw the check, but the check was pointless. It wouldn't have helped me at all because they could have just taken with the queen if I had done that. Shoot, I probably should have defended that. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, let's try that. This is actually really good because now I can just take their pawn for free. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad they did that. Shoot, that was probably not good, actually, because it prevented my knight from moving where it wanted to be. But it should be easy to pick up that pawn later. Let's see. Hey, what's up? I'm pretty sure last time you were on, I recognize the name. I don't think you followed. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong, but I'm pretty sure I saw you on, and I was trying to talk to you, and my audio just turned itself off a couple times. So now I just check my audio every time before I start to make sure that it's working. But sorry about that. I'm glad you came back. It's always good to see people, and I always feel bad if I turn people away because there's no audio or whatever the reason might be. So, but yeah, I think I recognize you from before, and I think I didn't have audio at that time. So I'm always trying to talk to people, respond to people, and sometimes it doesn't work the way I expect. So I'm just gonna always check my audio before I start because, like I said, the two times it turned itself off, it was random. It was just in OBS, the mic turned itself off, and I don't really know why. Hmm, interesting. Huh. My plan was the knight isn't gonna work so well now. Now I just need to try to get the bishop out of the way so that I can take the pawn, but I kind of can't move the bishop anywhere right now. I'm kind of putting myself in a hard position. I'm not sure what the point of that move was. That's kind of strange. Do they want to go there and attack my queen? Maybe. Probably, I guess. Hmm. Oh, how did I miss that? I should have seen that earlier. Although last move I had to move the rook anyway, so. But I feel like that move has maybe been there for a while. Well, maybe my position isn't quite as bad as I thought. And not that I just thought I was going to have a hard time figuring out where to move any of my pieces. Um, but things happened at just the right time where I think I've got it now. And interesting, these are really interesting positions where in this case I have all my pawns and I got two of theirs, so that's kind of cool. And now it's just a matter of how should I go about, you know, continuing at this point. Um, hmm. Wow. I don't know if my knight has any good places to go, really. I don't really know. Hmm. I just don't want to double pawns or like trade. I should probably trade one somehow to open a file for my rook or something, but for right now it's hard to know what's going to be the best. Might just, maybe I should try to double on the D file or something. Although I might want to play f4 first so that that pawn is defended. Maybe I should move the king over to the corner. Although I don't know if my king should be on a light square or dark square. I kind of like it on the dark square right now. That kind of makes it hard. I wondered if they might do that, but I was thinking I'd move the knight here, at least for now. And then beyond this, I have no idea where I should be or what I should think about for moving on. Okay. Actually, this is good. I already have my rook on this file, so I like that. And maybe I'll just take another pawn for free. I mean, it's maybe not really free because I have to yeah, I probably have to move the knight next move. They'd probably just attack it and then I don't know, but it's kind of annoying that I have two pieces in front of my rook now because it looks like this file is going to be open now. Do do do. Oh wow, they didn't even attack my knight. That kind of surprises me a little bit. So I sure don't mind losing a pawn now because I've already gotten three of theirs. So that feels pretty good. Okay, so I do have a passed pawn. I thought I probably had one, since I took as many as I did. I kind of want to do double attack on the pawn, although that doesn't help. I'd still lose the knight. Potentially. Of course, the knight would also be attacking the bishop. I could just take the bishop and they recapture with the pawn, then both pawns are isolated. So maybe that's decent. I guess I was thinking if the bishop moves away, then the pawn would be available to take. Man, that's kind of scary. I forgot that their knight hadn't even come out yet. I think I'm going to go for this. I don't feel like I take advantage of the bishop pair very well, but some people do, so I like the idea of getting one if I can. And if I don't get it, I will get a pawn for free. In the world.
I don't know what it smells like. Are you cooking something?
No?
One of our neighbors must be.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, that's check, so they have to deal with that. That's actually really good. I think I'll just take it. Okay. Not bad. Awesome. I like that. And I like that because that's kind of what I was thinking all along. It's like, wait a minute, if I take the pawn, or if I take the bishop, then not only do they not have the bishop pair, but the pawns are separated. And I already got some of their pawns earlier, so I'm feeling a lot better about this now. 2, 3, 4. I have 3 extra pawns, and now the 2 on the king's side are super weak, so this is good for me. Oh, that was good too. I sure don't mind taking the open file. Let's see. I wasn't sure about moving the knight here at first, but I actually like it a lot because um, this is a pretty serious threat, and even if the pawn moves, I would do it anyway because I would also be attacking the bishop. So the best thing they could do is to either defend with the rook or move the king, I think. So we'll see. Oh yeah, that's good for me. This is probably the best game I've had in quite a long time, to be honest. Let's see. I'm almost inclined to just give away the knight. Probably should not do that, but I kind of do want to, because I kind of want to just take this pawn or advance the pawn just so that they... I think I will. They're so far down, I still have an extra piece. Maybe I can just... Or... Let's see. Yeah, I really can't afford to let them take the pawn, because that also leaves my A pawn more vulnerable, and I have to worry about their pawn. So, as much as I hate the idea of giving away the knight, it's probably the right move here. And I could afford it this time because I'm already leading by a bunch. Good night, knight. That's what I like to say when I capture knights. It's kind of funny. I kind of should have taken with rook though, but hey, that works. Nice. Well, I was a little bit higher before, so I still haven't gained back everything, but at least I'm not going way low either. Ooh, wow, this is interesting. I do like the Scotch opening quite a bit.
Yes, I can read me out.
Huh. I like this trap against low rated players. It's kind of fun. Fine, take my pawn. I don't care. Okay, that's a little bit. Well, maybe I'll just try this. Normally the queen blocks, or not the queen, the pawn blocks, and the king doesn't move right away. But this is an interesting one, so maybe I can get away with.
No, they do need help, but they don't want to help themselves. That's why I don't help those people.
and I can bring more pieces into the attack. Well, either of my bishops can come and attack them, so... Oh, never mind. I don't know why I was thinking this wasn't good for them, but this is actually a pretty good move for them. Let's go here, because I want to make sure that they don't have the freedom to attack my queen. They can get the knight out, but if they do, I can take it with my knight, and it would be check as well, so I feel like this is pretty good for me. Oh, I do have a check in this position. I should have done that. Dang it, I wasn't thinking. It's fine. The queen wasn't doing anything. Well, yeah, the queen was... No, I know what I was thinking. The queen isn't necessary in this position because the bishop will also be defending the f7 square. So in this case, I don't need the queen there. But I wish I'd remembered that check because I totally saw it earlier, and now I'm like, not. Okay, I'm going to do this first to have another piece in the attack, and if they go back, now I'm kind of wishing I'd left my queen there. But honestly, having the queen there was not good because then the pawn could have moved up and forked, so it's probably really good that I moved the queen. In fact, I don't even know if it's worth putting them in check with the queen again, because if they block with the pawn now, it's not good. I'm not in that position I was in earlier where the knight could go there, take the pawn, and then I get the rook. So there really is no easy way of doing what I wanted to do here. It might be good to just castle and then... Uh-oh, I really messed up. Because now my knight is pinned, which I totally forgot and maybe didn't even realize. And that's not good. I should probably castle, but I think I want to move my queen here to get out of the pin. And I'm still in a decent position where I might take the g7 pawn with my knight, and then if they take with the bishop, I take with the queen. But the knight is also defended by the pawn, so if they do want to take that right away, they can. Although, problem is, my bishop is also defended, so I can't really... This isn't really good for me. Okay, so the way... Yeah, that's fine. I just have to do this first. And it's check, so they take there, and then I take the bishop back. And it's okay. Unfortunately, they can make it so that I have to move my king, which is not good. I would rather not. I'd rather just castle. Ooh, I forgot about the bishop retreating. That's actually good for me, kind of. I kind of want to... I think I'll just take the bishop, because they're already down a decent amount. Now I can castle, and I don't have to be in trouble here. So this is probably the best way to do it. I was thinking about taking the b7 pawn, but that would have allowed the rook to move, and then when I move, they would be attacking the b2 pawn, and if I move my bishop, they could take there. So it's always risky taking those pawns taking night pawns, you always have to consider, is this really worth it? And I feel like it's not a decent amount of the time. That's such a weird move. I totally expected them to start developing their pieces. I might be in trouble here, honestly, with them advancing pawns against the king unless I can get some kind of attack going. Okay, let me see. I think I'm just in trouble, to be honest, which is ironic because I feel like I'm doing really well, but it's not doing me any good because I can't do anything useful. Might as well move to the corner so that I'm a little less in trouble. It's ridiculous. I don't understand how I'm managing to. Oh, I was about to say I can take the pawn, and I really can't. But maybe I should trade 2 pawns for the piece just to untangle a little bit. Hmm. My bishop is doing nothing. At least I can connect my rooks. That might be all, but man, it's weird. I felt like I had a really good start, and now I'm struggling again. Okay, that was just me being dumb, but it's okay. I was kind of planning on doing something like that anyway. I mean, trading 2 pieces, so I kind of didn't have a choice. I was an idiot for letting it happen, but I kind of had to be honest. They're not even ahead by anything. I'm surprised at saying that. Hey, what's up? Oh, it's one of those dumb messages. I'm gonna actually get rid of this. There are those bots that come in. give that message, and I always like to ban them, so... Oh, it's not even showing up in my Twitch chat. That's weird. I don't see it. Oh, come on, really? It's not even showing up in my chat for some reason. Huh, maybe it will later. Maybe it's... I don't get it. That's really weird. I might check back in a bit. I'm just gonna block them really quick. Because that is the message I'm not interested in. It's cool though. It makes it obvious that it's a bot because it literally just says "want to be famous, buy followers, blah blah blah," and I don't read the whole thing because I don't care. I just know for a fact it's just like, yeah, that's clearly not something I'm interested in, and yeah, it's good. It's weird. It showed up in my Restream chat, but it didn't show up in my Twitch chat. And Twitch is actually the more important one because I want to ban them, but it didn't show up there, at least not yet. So I'm kind of switching back and forth at this point, trying to see if the message will appear. Because when I block and restream, that's different. So I don't know why it decided not to happen. That's kind of weird. Maybe it's somebody I already banned in Twitch, but it worked on Restream for some reason. I don't know. That's weird though. Because I feel like it's Twitch or YouTube, and then it goes to Restream from there. So I don't know why the message is just randomly not appearing. It's kind of strange. Okay. I guess I won't worry about it. Okay, can't take those. That's weird. I feel like the rook is in a weird, not very useful position at the moment, so not too concerned about that, to be honest. And the Restream blacklist is definitely different than banning on Twitch. It's just a different chat. So I do block them, and then I can go back to Twitch chat and ban them usually. And this one just didn't show up in Twitch chat for some reason. It's like, I don't know. Maybe it was YouTube, but it sure looked like Twitch. I didn't really look to see which icon it was. I should have. That would have been obvious, but I think I just recognized the icon before with them not adding a photo, and so it's like that's definitely Twitch. And I went to Twitch chat and it wasn't there. So I have no idea what was up with that. Yeah, it looks like it's just not showing up, which I guess is fine. It's not important. It just would be nice to. I just like to always try to ban people that I know are bots. Or, yeah, if I know it's a bot, I like to deal with them. So it just makes me want to do it, and I don't think that's going to happen. Let's see here. So they are now threatening mate, so I kind of have to take that, which is dumb because I should not, to be honest. Where does they go in that dark square over there? No, they can't go there. I probably just don't have a choice, to be honest. Well, shoot. I could say check with the queen. Maybe I'll just do that. This is actually better anyway, because it has to stay in the back row now. I'm glad I paused and took a break to see that, because I almost didn't consider that. And this is really good, because they've got the pieces on the dark squares, and even their knight would go to a dark square first, so this is really good for me to be on the light squares right now, and it looks like I'm not going to win yet, but they can block with the bishop, and then I take with the rook, and then they can get out, or they can sacrifice the queen, but it looks like I am in a pretty good position at this point. Sort of, although honestly I'm not sure because my bishop is still being attacked. Oh yeah, the rook can go down as well. I forgot about that. So they definitely have ways they could block. Dang it, that was worthless. I didn't realize how worthless this would be. They're amazing. I'm amazed that I've managed to suck so much because I thought I had a good thing going here. It doesn't look like this is going to end up being nearly as good as I thought. So what if I can't even move the rook down because that would mean their queen could, or the bishop could take my rook. So that's not good. If I go and think about doing the check, I can't do that if the queen moves. I might just do this anyway. It's probably okay. It's probably not a great move, but it might be fine. I was just checking one more time because I find it so weird that that one chatter didn't show up for some strange reason. I wish I understood why. I really like to ban those bots. so they can't come back and do it in the future. And this is the first time that's happened where they just don't even show up. Oh well. I kind of wondered if they might do that. Oh my gosh. What? Uh-oh. Nah, they ain't, I have to resign now. That was dumb. I wasn't thinking because I was thinking that I could make them sacrifice the queen, but I would have to lose my queen as well, so I just gave away a piece for no reason. I saw it and I just decided to let them have it anyway. I don't know why I've gotten so terrible recently. I'm just hoping I can shape up a little bit. Start winning again soon. The fact that I can't even beat someone that's under 1,000 is awful. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I'm not normally that terrible. But as of the last week or so, I'm really, really, really bad. They didn't even play well. I mean, I got a great start, and then I just chose to start playing horribly. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, interesting. I like the idea of trading a side pawn for a center pawn. I'm a little surprised they didn't go for it, but maybe it does make sense. Maybe they just don't know what to do, and so they're pushing pawns. I don't really know. Hmm. Interesting. Haha, nice. I just knew it was going to be good for me either way. Either they undefend their pawn and I'm able to take the pawn with the rook, or they just open up their king. And I'm pretty okay with either of those two options. My knight is going to be pretty safe here because they have the two pawns, and so they'd have to move the bishop, then they'd have to move the pawn up. So it seems like it might not be that big of a deal to try to. Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just try this. Kind of want to just bring my queen in. Jeez, that was a waste. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have done what I needed to do, but oh well. Guess that was my decision. I should have just been smarter. I guess I just don't want to make any progress in this game. Unfortunately, the bishop has to get out of the way just for my queen to be able to come into the game at all. So I hate to move back like that, but it's kind of the only thing I can do. I could put my queen on the file, but that's not smart because the pawns are there and there's still no way I can get through. Dang, I should have moved my knight out before I had, or while I had a chance. I'm just screwed. I might just need to resign because this is clearly not going anywhere. Let's see. Oh, that's what I was thinking. Now the pawns are up, it's going to be a lot harder for them to even have the ability to attack my knight. And so, knight here might be decent. It can kind of come in. I can just move my queen up to f3 or f6 and then g6 and say check. Maybe. Maybe not worth doing that. But I kind of just like the idea of trying to do something like that. We'll see. I might just take the pawn, the lead pawn, with my knight, and then they can take with the bishop if they want. But just trying to use my pieces a bit, since I've been very foolish and not been using my pieces at all. Ooh, I was going to say I could take that pawn with check, but I don't know if I want to do that. Thinking of a few other options here, but the main one I think is just taking this pawn and then attacking the bishop. And if they take the pawn, I'll take with my other knight. The rook can take the pawn, I get it. But at this point, I'm just trying to untangle a bit. Okay, so another attacker there. Or another defender, I should say. Hmm. I'm really not playing well at all. I sort of like their pawns being there, though, because I feel like that's helping them to not be as free to do whatever they want. On the king's side, at least this knight is now doing something. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. It's kind of okay, I guess. Sort of. Oh, I am double attacking that pawn, so I could take that pawn as well. I kind of wish I'd done that instead, but it's probably okay. Kind of. Honestly, yeah, if they move the queen and attack my knight, then they would have been attacking twice, and I would have had to do something, so probably good that I did it this way. Do I do this now? I take pawn, attack queen. Maybe we just trade queens, but that might be good for me. I feel like I'm starting to maybe get a lead here. And I like getting an extra pawn of theirs over here because my pawns are gone, and it would be foolish to just let them have all these passed pawns. I really need to try to get that other one before it gets too far along. if they don't take it, I might defend it by moving this pawn up. We'll see. Oh my gosh, my queen is almost trapped. That's not good. I had a feeling they might do that. Huh. Interesting. I didn't even think about that, but I like that. There's a chance to bring my other knight into the game. I go here. Ooh, that's threatening a pretty dangerous check as well. In fact, that's actually mate if they don't move the rook. To the right place. Ooh, my rook is attacking their knight now as well, so that's another. I didn't even notice that. This is amazing. It's getting better. It's getting pretty dangerous for them. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, it's not checkmate because the queen is on that row. Okay. So, if I take their knight, they take my knight. Shoot. Yeah, that doesn't quite work the way I'd hoped it would. Maybe I should just move my knight back. Oh, I can just take that pawn. I kind of like that, actually. Because that is the one that's behind. But it also gives more flexibility of moving pieces around the king. Oh, yeah, the bishop attacks and defends the pawn. I forgot about that. It's a good thing I'm seeing that. I'd like to take the knight. Why did I... Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, because my knight was under attack. That's why. So the knight is still being attacked. It's nice that it can't go attack my queen or anything. It could move diagonally from it, which would put it further away. So this is good for me. Queen there. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Wait. Oh, dang it. Ooh, that's not too bad. That's pretty decent. Wow. Gotten all the pawns they had on the king's side, and they only have the one pass pawn for me to try to deal with. I am sure I'll lose to that pawn. I'm terrible at dealing with pass pawns, but hopefully, if my lead is massive enough, I can handle it. After they move, there's a decent chance that I might just advance my pawn that's being attacked. Then it will be part of that pawn chain. It'll block that pawn forever, and I'll be attacking with the one that can't move. So I feel like this is going to be a really solid plan for me. And if they decide to, move the knight or something, then yeah, I just. But this is good. So now I'm attacking the bishop again, but also they can fork the rooks now. Oh, the bishop is on the diagonal. That's incredible. I'm a lot better set up than I thought I was, but it's really just luck, honestly. And now I can take that pawn that I was most concerned about, which is great. Oh my gosh, I should have taken the bishop with the rook. Although, to be honest, I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because this pass pawn is such a big deal to me that, yes, I should have seen that. I should have done it realistically, but pawns are such a huge deal that it's probably kind of okay that I did it this way. And it also defends the pawn that I was most concerned about. So it's probably good that I did what I did, even though it's not the best, probably. And that attacks the rook, which I like. Nice, that was good. Oh man, I'm not. I'm not. I think I'm going to take a break for now. I do definitely want to stream later this evening. Um, So I think I'm gonna just stop for now, and then I will be back later. So for anybody new, feel free to follow or subscribe, and I will be back on